Welcome to the Herrontown Woods Arboretum, located in Princeton, New Jersey. Herrontown Woods is owned by Mercer County, and the County Park Commission operates it. It's located in Princeton Township and can be reached by taking Snowden Lane off of Route 27, also known as Nassau Street. There is parking available for a limited number of spots, and I believe there are roughly 3 miles of trails. The forest itself, as you can see, is quite beautiful. The paths are well maintained. They are marked with kind of little plastic pieces of color stuck to the trees so that way you know where you're going. I had not intended to actually go to this location. I didn't know about it. However, I knew I had some extra time after work, and so I first just started driving south. Ended up another park first by accident, also because I ran into it on my way to another destination. And then I decided to put in another destination in my GPS, and I happened to see signs for this particular place on the way, and I decided to pull in and check it out, because what's the good of having an adventure if it's not a proper adventure where you don't have all the information going in? I was here on a Thursday afternoon. It was relatively cloudy that day. Fairly warm still, right, early October. And it was around 4:40. So the park technically closes at 5. I was there a little after 5 and the gate was still open, which was good. I think I may have been the last car in the parking lot, though. I did see another couple walking along the trails. I did see one other person who asked me if I had any questions and to let him know if I needed information about anything else. The Princeton NJ government's website says that it's moderate hiking. I would classify it as pretty easy hiking. The trails are definitely not stroller friendly, but you could definitely walk on them fairly easily. You don't have to go up to a higher elevation or anything like that. You definitely could bring kids, especially to the little gardens around the entrance, where they have things labeled so that we can kind of learn a little more about the plants and the vegetation of the area. This Herrontown Woods property is now 142 acres. Part of this property was originally owned by Oswald Veblen, who was a mathematician who taught at Princeton University. It was his property, and he and his wife Elizabeth left their property to the Mercer County Park System in 1957, with the provision that it was maintained as a wildlife and plant sanctuary with nature trails. They specifically did not want horseback riding in order to protect soils from essentially the impact of hooves, so that way it would not erode. And then additional acreage was added in the early 1970s, which was the Levine track. So certain trails follow the original property line, and other trails do show the additional property that was added later. So the woods did have a setback in the 1970s. There was a gypsy moth infestation that did damage a lot of the vegetation. However, the forest has built itself up again since then, and you can see what has resulted from that damage and the regrowth. The Herrontown Woods contain a multitude of broadleaf deciduous trees. The species of trees you'll see the most are oak, such as red oak, white oak, black oak, sweet gum, tulip, and red maple. These are all naturally occurring species. They're native to the area, and they are what resulted. So in the wetter areas, you will see more red maples and oaks, and you'll find predominantly oaks in the uplands where it's a little less wet. The website does list a variety of animals, including reptiles, birds, and other small wild animals that can be found in the woods. However, the likelihood of seeing many of them is probably pretty low, as the animals don't necessarily seek out people. I don't think I saw anything more than chipmunks and squirrels, maybe heard some birds. Right now, it being fall, all of those chipmunks and squirrels are scurrying around extra hard to make sure they are prepared for the winter, because winter is coming, as they say. There were no bathrooms here at the Herrontown Woods, no porta potties or bathroom structures. It is a very natural area. As you saw, there were some structures, like man-made structures, that were designed to just be part of nature and part of their educational platform that they have there. It is really beautiful. I would like to go back and kind of walk the trails more and see a little more about them. It's near the Barbara Moyer Park, which does have a bathroom, and it's not far off of 27. So if you're someone who looks for restrooms when you are out and about, perhaps you want to keep that in mind. You know, the property is a good size. It's not super strenuous terrain. It is really beautiful. And it's definitely a good place to go and just kind of have a relaxing walk. What I was hoping to do with this video is really just kind of give you a sense of what the experience of walking through the woods would be if you were to go, and give you a little more information. You know, my main goal with all of these videos really is to do that, to tell you about these places so you know about them, can go visit if you would like to, have resources to get more information, and just start appreciating the different places we have around New Jersey for yourself. I hope that you enjoy, and we'll see you next time on my channel. Thank you.